Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys come in, smash the like button. We just chilling. Oh man, I slept like a baby last night. I seen Icy block somebody. Good. I seen what they put. They want to hate so bad. People are now saying the Charlo victory, all types of excuses. You know, Derevchenko was too small. Um, you're seeing comments where people are saying the body shot was rigged and fixed. Remember? And we can go back to my stream. I did a video, a live stream, in fact. And I asked each one of y'all, I said, will we give the Charlos credit or Derevchenko or Rosario the winner of those fights? Everybody in the stream agreed if everything's on the up and up, we're going to give credit. And in true old media fashion, that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. You hear people still trying to discredit the Charlos, say Derevchenko's too small. Where they do that at, man? But we gonna talk about it. Yeah, block him. Ricky, what's up? Lions only, let the champ reign. Man, only in America, Don King voice. Only in America. Can you have fighters like Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder? Can you have fighters like Jermell and Jamal Charlo? Fighters like Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, and seemingly, no matter what they do, it's always met with excuses, and it's never good enough. Mr. KKC, I see you. He said they will always find a reason to hate on a brother. Ego. I think you onto something. But wait, there's more. Listen, I'm trying to wait for I got a lot to say. I slept like a baby. I got a lot to say. Mel's a calculating monster, absolutely. I'm trying to wait for the notifications go out. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I don't know how long this stream will be. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Trying to let the notifications go out because we live. Shout out to Adrian. He said the Charlos solidified their spot on my pound for pound list. Absolutely. He said that's boxing in the millennial era. All I know is the boxing ego era, and we don't accept that. I literally asked each and every one of y'all, I said, will we give credit where credit is due to the rightful winner? And last night in both main events, I think we got a rightful winner. You know, Jermell Charlo proved without a shadow of a doubt he was the superior fighter. Don't get it twisted. Rosario, hell of a game plan. He was winning some moments and rounds. But Jermell Charlo, he stopped his man. No questions asked. Jamal Charlo, he abused Derevchenko for 12 rounds. Abused. There's a lot of people that I've seen like on Twitter and stuff, and they angry and pulling out their hair, you know, stuff like that. The man Derevchenko had never been made to look like that versus Danny Jacobs or Triple G. Let's go. Let's go. That's light. Shout out to King Morrison. He said it was a great pay-per-view. Ego, you are the prophet of boxing. All hail the Cash App King. Y'all showed out too in the Cash App super chats. It went crazy. I slept like a baby. Adrian, channel member exclusive. Excluey. He said that's $75 well spent. The undercards alone are better than DAZN's main events. Man, I enjoyed it. I definitely got my money's worth. Even the first card, you could have ended it right there, and I felt like I would have I would have got because that first card was lit. You know, some people felt a little bit iffy about the Luis Neri fight, but I didn't think it was bad. You know what I'm saying? But the Charlo fights was both lit, both of them. You could have ended. It was a 2-part card, A and B. I paid the $75. You could have just gave me part A, and then I would have been like, damn, I got my money's worth. But then you got Jamel Rosario, Luis Nitty, the Payano fight. Man, stop it. PBC setting the gold standard in boxing. I did watch UFC. You should have checked out my watch party, the Boxing Ego Watch Party, BWP, which was also a major hit and success. I did the watch party with y'all. If you watched it, which Roy Vasquez, you would have seen. I did watch the Izzy Adesanya fight. I mean, what can I say? Izzy looked sharp, and he did what he wanted. He won every moment of the rounds, and it was a 2-round fight. Izzy he showed up, and all that stuff that Paulo Costa just looking big for nothing didn't amount to nothing. Yeah, smash the like button. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this stream because we got moves to make. But y'all showed up for the watch party. Appreciate y'all. The Cash Apps went crazy. The Cash Apps, you see it right there. It says $ Boxing Ego. You guys are also super chat. Appreciate the people who also got the UFC 253 using my link in the description. You know, I'm a businessman, baby. You know that because you find me at my place of business. Shout out to Ari. Ari said them leg kicks was something. Facts. Them leg kicks was cracking. Now, the watch party was great. So I feel like we got a good response from it. I enjoyed it. I didn't think I would enjoy it just based on the fact of I like to focus in, and I don't really like watching fights with distractions or watching with a lot of people because a lot of things. But I got my studio set up, the in-home studio, set up pretty well. So it was actually cool. It was actually cool. So appreciate y'all for holding the fort down and spending your time with me. Like I said, y'all went crazy with the cash apps and the super chats. We just had it was a great night of combat sports. I'm gonna get ready to, waiting for the notifications to go out. We're gonna talk about the Charlos and what this means, where they go from here. Very proud, and I'll explain the proud thing. Yeah, man, it was just a great night for combat sports. Who sold more views? Hey, block this Roy Vasquez dude. I can already tell what type of energy you want. Just block Roy Vasquez. Yeah, I can tell you a rat. Block Roy Vasquez. Please get him out of here. Thank you. Ari, thank you. Bro, the views should be out in a week. Hopefully it will. I think, bro, Drake was posting about this fight. Yo, Ego, nobody complained when Ryan Garcia, Canelo, or Josh Taylor have a weird knockout. Yeah, and those who knock out, some of them look real weird, to be honest. Like Canelo, man, I don't care what nobody said. Canelo Kovalev, that was FAF. That was FAF, bro. That was FAF. I don't care what nobody said. That man Kovalev got hit around the guard, then stumbled into open land, and Canelo just and then hit him with one hitter quitter. And listen, y'all still ain't answered the question. If Canelo has one hitter quitter power at 175, why he ain't stay up at 175? Because there are no more Kovalevs. There's no more Kovalevs for Canelo to really go through. The people that he would likely to be to fight and that the zone would probably approve would be the top level guys like Better Bevo, Jean Pascal, Marcus Brown. There ain't no Kovalev guy that's been stopped a couple times recently and don't look the same. Bro, that don't the whole Canelo thing didn't equate. Chavez Jr. got hit for 12 rounds versus Canelo and didn't even get dropped, didn't go nowhere. But you destroying Kovalev at 75. Okay. I'm going to believe that. All right. All right. I don't know anything about boxing. Okay. Listen, I see people hating on Mel. Let's get it. Let's get into it. I see people hating on Mel. They saying the knockout looked fake and all that. I ain't see that. Bro, you get hit the right way when you not expecting it. What do you think is gonna happen? But to further prove my point, let's get it. I like show and prove. Oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Y'all see it? Mechanism of the solar plexus attack, getting the wind knocked out of you. You see that? This is YouTube. Y'all could have did the same thing, huh? Y'all could have did the same thing as me. Man, what the hell is this?
Welcome back to Catalyst University. My name is Kevin Toploff. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for future videos and notifications. Have you ever been struck in the solar plexus? You ever had the wind knocked out of you? In this video, we're going to discuss the mechanism of what's called a solar plexus attack. And really, the solar plexus is just the common term for the technical term celiac plexus. So first of all, let's discuss what the celiac plexus is. So the
Smash the like button.
Plexus is really just a complex network of nerves that lies in the abdominal cavity, really sort of right behind the rectus abdominis muscle. Okay, and it controls a huge amount of viscera in the abdominal pelvic cavity. For example, the celiac plexus is known to control some aspects of the liver, the spleen, the stomach, the pancreas, the kidneys, adrenal glands, so on and so forth.
Okay, he sounds like he knows something.
That the celiac plexus is commonly referred to as solar plexus is because if you look at the nerves coming out of the celiac plexus, they sort of radiate out like the rays of a sun. And since solar means sun, that's why they call it the solar plexus. And if you were to get hit in the solar plexus with enough force, it can, as we say, knock the wind out of you and basically make it to where your breathing is disrupted for a number of minutes even, and even bring you to the ground. It's so painful. All right, so first of all,
bring you to the ground. What?
Where is the solar plexus?
Hold on.
So here's a
bro. This is Catalyst University describing a hit to the solar plexus. It has nothing to do with boxing. It's just saying an attack and getting hit right there and what it can do in terms of side effects if struck in that vulnerable position and why it's vulnerable. Can you guys hear it? Listen, can you guys hear what's being said? Can you guys hear what is being said? Huh? Y'all got to get these likes up. So he's telling you right then and there. And ironically enough, what he's saying actually sounds like what happened to Rosario. He said it could disrupt your breathing for several moments, knock you to the ground. I don't know if he said spasms, but we seen the boy was spazzing. Y'all can hear that? Man, y'all making this too easy. Give me some harder work. Hey, I need y'all to smash the like button. Give me some harder work. This is all the people saying, oh, yeah, this was staged and stuff like that. Bro, they also have a Charlo Rosario in the ring angle, and that in the ring angle in real time. See, because when they were, I noticed this myself when Showtime was airing the replay, right? When they were airing the replay in slow motion, it looked crazy. You know, it looked kind of crazy because it's in slow mo. It was because like it wasn't like a Wilder knockout with Brazil in slow motion. That's going to look like you could see why Luis Ortiz got knocked out in the second fight with that shot. You could see why Dominic Brazil got knocked out with that shot. So you got to understand and appreciate the sweet science of boxing. Not every shot is going to look like the craziest shot. but the fighters will know internally if that ish hurt or if it didn't. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to always look so crazy. It doesn't have to look so crazy. Like a well placed body shot. I've seen a lot of guys hit the deck. Everybody hit the DECK. My slow flow's remarkable. I've seen a lot of people hit that DECK, right? Off a body shot. And it looked like they had took harder headshots throughout the whole fight. So I'm like, from the outside perspective, I didn't know anything about boxing. I would say, yo, what's good? Like, he took headshots all night. How come this body shot, crippled the man? But that's boxing for you. Like, if you look at in terms of the sweet science, let me get to this money because I'm tired of schooling y'all. This shit is too easy. Y'all better give me some better work. B Seminole, $10 super chat. Bro, I played 6A high school football. I have felt that hit to the solar plex. I couldn't breathe or move for a minute. This is a real life testimonial. This is not a paid sponsorship. This is somebody who played football at a 6A high school, probably a dope team, and he says, I couldn't breathe or move for a minute. That KO was real. And then he said, or them boys need an Oscar. Exactly what I said. Bro, just the way he was reacting, like, even if, like, using old me, I like to always play devil's advocate, to use old media's talking points and see what they talk about and just put my shoe on the other foot to see if it makes sense. Bro, even if you wanted to fix a fight, who fixes a fight to the body? And like, the easiest thing would be like hit a glancing blow to the temple or something and then act like you so discombobulated. Like, I remember Mickey Rourke fought, and he fought some homeless dude or something, and it looked too crazy. You see what I'm saying? That's what you would typically, if it was like choreographed and stuff. Ain't nobody that I've seen gonna fix a fight with a body shot, which is a stab to the, like, he could have at least ripped to like hook to the body and just left his body open and just said, and hit him hard as fuck. But again, that's not what boxing is about. It's not about the shot that you think hits the hardest that necessarily hurts. Joey or Joe Breezy, $5 super chat. Gang, gang. Salute Ego. Charlos look real good. What's next for Lil Charlo? What's next for Big Charlo, in your opinion? We will get to that. What's next? Rest for both of them. They deserve that. They deserve a long, nice rest and vacation, with the mask on and Rona protocols and whatnot. Just spend time with their family. But we'll talk more about what's next. Appreciate you. So anyway, I just, even if you wanted to use the angle of like, oh, it was fake and stuff like that, who would fix a fight and have a jab or stab to the solar plexus as the finishing move, bro? He just got. The round had just begun. He just got hit clean. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, we was off guard. And it's actually, that goes to show you the people, while they're sitting up here trying to hate on the Charlos and hate on Jamel, it just goes to show you that he's actually calculated. Jamel just showed a different wrinkle in his game, because a lot of times we've seen him like against Charles Hatley, against Tony Harrison in the rematch. He said, I ain't leaving it to the judges. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? And he was out for it. There was bad blood in both of those press conferences and stuff and weigh-ins. And Charlo was aggressive. He played the background and boxed and moved, and then occasionally went with these big loop-in shots and stuff, missed some of them. So he was like more unpredictable. So he actually showed a different wrinkle because he showed he can box and different skills to put it together. And then the big moments where he got the knockdowns, he showed the pure aggression and intent that he's always showed to hurt people. So it was a mature performance by both Charlos. And I need y'all to get the likes up. We got to smash the like button. If you guys like these live streams, you got to get the likes up. So I thought it was a very mature performance, because the other thing, while the people are sitting up here hating on the Charlos performance and making excuses that they said they weren't going to do, we all knew going in that this was going to be a stern test for both fighters in the main events. That's why we wanted to see it. They both passed with flying colors. I'm very proud of the Charlos, bro. And I like the movement. I like the brand. I like what they represent. This was good stuff. Rosario, he just posted on Twitter, congrats to Charlo and stuff. He didn't sound like he just got, bro. It's just what it is. But let me keep going with this. Hold on. Tell me the symptoms don't sound the same. Listen.
And as we
tell me these don't sound like Rosario symptoms.
Say, knock the wind out of you. And basically make it to where your breathing is disrupted for a number of minutes.
Number of minutes.
And even bring you to the ground. It's so painful.
It's so painful, bring you to the ground.
The anatomy. Where
Come
is
on.
The solar plexus? So here's a sort of a cool image right here. You can see the sternum in yellow right here. Obviously, you can see the rib. So here's the sternum. This is one of the landmarks we're going to look at. Up at the top is obviously the new brim of the sternum, the sternal body, and down here, the most important one, xiphoid process, Piralis major here. I'd also like to review another thing, and that is the left and right lungs, and then the diaphragm. So when the diaphragm contracts and relaxes, that produces inspiration and expiration, respectively. And so if you were to actually injure the diaphragm or cause it to spasm, you would obviously affect the breathing, because if the diaphragm's in a spasm, that's going to affect the way the lung.
Oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Not me, not Marshall. I'll show you. It says if you were to affect the diaphragm and or cause it to spasm, and then he keeps going. This is exactly what it looked like for Rosario. I ain't no doctor. I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit enough that you on the legally. This sounds exactly like the type of stuff. So instead of giving Jermell his props and being like, damn, that was a surgical move. Dude was blinded with the high guard, and you did the King Hippo. Bow. You did the Floyd Mayweather, the Andre Ward. Get that air out of him. He let the air out the tire. He slashed the tire, let the air out the tire. Instead of giving the man props for the punch selection at that given moment in his timing, people trying to act like this is abnormal. Charlo has knockout power, both of them, ongoing. So you have to imagine, even though it doesn't necessarily look crazy, they're heavy-handed, both of them. They have knockout power, and just the right amount of pressure at the right amount of time in the sweet science, things like that could happen. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time on my channel, for a body shot, you don't even have to be the biggest puncher to land that proper body shot at the right place when their arms lifted or something. That's going to be paralyzing and super painful. Like some people said the De La Hoya Bernard Hopkins body shot looked cap. How is it that a guy like Tim Bradley, who's not the biggest puncher, he stopped a tough man in Brandon Rios who had never at that point been stopped? At that point, no one has stopped him. But Bradley, with minimal power and a good game plan, guess what? He stopped Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios later got stopped with a headshot by Danny Garcia. So y'all got to know y'all thing. Shout out to Icy. I give credit where credit's due. Icy definitely said the same thing last night. This is why y'all got to tune in to the show, bro. Icy said, that's crazy. That's exactly what that guy Icy said. And you got to give him his props. And it sounds identical to what he's describing. So we got to come with more excuses.
The breathing, because if the diaphragm's in a spasm, that's going to affect the way the lungs inspirate and expirate.
He says getting attacked in the diaphragm will basically disrupt you messing up the rotation of your breathing and your breathing cycle. Man, stop. This sounds like bro. It looked like he was about to have a baby. I was like, oh, I didn't know what was going on, bro. I was really worried for the man because it looked crazy. Because it looked like he fell and he was like, bro, it looked like he was having contractions and stuff. Bro, who's gonna do all that to fix a fight, bro? To make it look like he's having an exorcist and stuff, like he's possessed. Who does all that? Just really weird. The excuses, and we said we wasn't gonna make no excuses for the rightful winner. Daniel Mason, favorite muscle of mine is a muscle of mine. New media hustle is hardest to find. No need for an explanation. We know that they're gonna make excuses. We know why it's never good enough. Exactly. Ego Lucian Butte used to have a great body shots to the sternum. Man, that stuff will cripple you. Mr. KKC, Roy Jones stopped boxers in the same way. Research. Facts. Stop Virgil here with a body shot. Yeah, I must have forgot, bro. If you already have heavy hands, it don't take that much pressure when you have a well placed. Look at Floyd Mayweather too. Mayweather was not at the as the fight wore on. That shit was hurting Mayweather.
And the diaphragm itself actually lies sort of right in the same area as the solar plexus.
Get the lights up, man.
So when somebody gets the wind knocked out of them by getting struck in that area, it actually has less to do with the plexus or the nerves itself and more to do with actually getting a spasm in the diaphragm. Okay. So when you get struck in the solar plexus area with enough force, that force or energy is actually translated to the diaphragm. And when the diaphragm gets an acute blow to it, that can actually cause the diaphragm to spasm. And so what we'll do is kind of follow this flow chart right here. So if you get a blow to the solar plexus, that energy of the strike or the blow, really a blunt force, is going to be transferred to the diaphragm, which causes the diaphragm to spasm. And really by spasm, we just mean it does not appropriately contract and relax. And so if it's not appropriately contracting and relaxing, as a skeletal muscle should, that's going to affect breathing because recall, we require proper contraction and relaxation of the diaphragm in order to produce proper inspiration and expiration of the lungs. And so that blunt force causes the diaphragm to spasm, disrupts its contraction cycle between contraction and relaxation, and that disrupts breathing. And so for that reason, when you have that much problems breathing, it usually brings people to the ground. Also because it produces a lot of pain. Generally, the pain has more to do with the nerves that are in this area. The fact that you get the wind knocked out of you has more to do with the diaphragm actually being struck indirectly, and then that causes disruptions or perturbations in your breathing cycle. But the pain itself is more to do with the nerves, the solar plexus itself. And so really, when you get the wind knocked out of you, there's really two things you experience. One is obviously the trouble breathing. That has to do with the diaphragm being struck indirectly. But then you also will experience some pain most likely, and the pain has more to do with the nerves that are in the solar plexus. Okay, and even when these nerves are struck, because they control things like the liver and pancreas and stuff, you can also have some gastrointestinal problems, especially if the blow is hard enough. But the point is that the wind being knocked out of you actually has to do with the diaphragm being struck itself rather than the nerves. And because an attack to the solar plexus can be both painful and incapacitating to the person being struck, it's often one of the techniques taught in a self-defense course. So if somebody was attacking you on the street, one place to attack, probably not the first place you would go to, but if it's open, is you drive a blow right to the solar plexus, and potentially, if it's hard enough, it'll be able to knock the victim to the ground because they won't be able to breathe properly, and it can cause intense pain. All right. Hopefully, this video gave you a good understanding.
Like Antonio Tarvis, any more of them excuses? Now, does that sound like, or does that not sound like everything that Rosario showed us on the ground after getting hit? Let me get to the job. They will never give a black man credit. We're only considered American at war or in the Olympics. # facts. You heard it here first. Bro, everything he just described, literally verbatim, matches up. Like I can play his narration. Shout out to the Catalyst University. I could play his explanation and narration, and if it wasn't a copyright strike on my account, I would be able to play what was happening in conjunction with that explanation of the mechanism of the solar plexus attack and the side effects and getting that acute blow to the solar plexus region and how it knocks the wind out of you and why, how it messes up the whole cycle of breathing, and it would have matched up perfectly. The puzzle piece fits. Stop it. What are we talking about? Just give credit, bro. See, people don't want to believe it because I don't know. They just want to hate or whatever. I don't know. But you got to get that hate about your heart. Shout out to Jamel and Jamal Charlo. Bro, they did everything. I hope their numbers come back good. I think they will. They did everything that boxing fans said they want. They entertained us before the fight, going off on media and doing the zooms, and they entertained us, showing us their media workout, helped sell the pay-per-view, and most importantly, in the square circle, they conducted themselves with true valor and like true champions. And I seen somebody left a comment and they said he got hit with a shot similar in sparring, and he felt like he was breathing broken glass. It's up here in the comment section. So these are actual boxers and people who have boxed before, and they're telling you the severity of it. These are true athletes. There's another athlete that said he played football, and he said he got hit, and he said it knocked the wind out of him or whatever. So it is what it is, man. Jamel and Jamal, they money, lines only. They got my dollar. I'm rocking with the brand, bro. I like what they're doing for boxing. So as long as they keep this up, we rocking with it. We rocking with it. I can't wait. Jamal, he has options. He has options. He looked great versus Derevchenko. I thought Jamal had a more convincing victory over Derevchenko than definitely in Triple G, even more so even Danny Jacobs. I thought he looked, he won more convincingly, period. And you can attribute it to they used to spar, whatever. The end result was, I think Charlo pulled away a lot more. Like, he was dominant, bro. I literally gave Derevchenko. A lot of y'all don't know how to score boxing. I gave Derevchenko like 2 rounds, 3 rounds max. Period. Derevchenko, listen, this ain't a movie, dog. This ain't a movie, dog. Smash the like button. It's not a movie, bro. This ain't Michael B. Jordan, Creed, and you know what I'm saying? That's not how boxing works. I don't care about these little small rallies. You have 3 minutes to work. Charlo was putting in that work. He beat the man's ass. That's it. That's it. Throughout the fight, the tail of the tape was Derevchenko got his ass whooped. His face looked like a Halloween costume at the end of the fight. Jamal Charlo painted a picture, and he used the jab as the brush to paint this Halloween mask on Derevchenko's face. That's it. He got whooped. This ain't a movie, dog. Bro, they think this is a movie or something, like, because he's cut and bleeding, I'm supposed to give that more rounds. That I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. I don't care. I don't care if he has bullet holes or whatever the fuck y'all be getting hyped off. He was losing. Like I told you on the Boxing Ego watch party. He was losing. He lost. That's it. They think it's a Rocky movie. Oh yeah, come on. Like, bro, he was getting his ass whooped. Fuck is you talking about, bro? And I like Derevchenko, but I'm not beating around the bush. I'm giving it to you how you want it. I'm giving it to you how you want it. He got whooped. Where I'm from, that was a whooping. His face, he looked like Billy Corgan smashing pumpkins, bro. It looked like a smashed jack-o'-lantern. His face was beat up. He was cut. I give him credit. I'm not disrespecting him as a person. I like Derry. I like what he represents. Mad heart. I am not giving you rounds based on having mad heart. You still losing these rounds. I don't care about mad heart. This ain't Wizard of Oz or Change of Heart, Love Connection. I don't give a fuck about heart. That's not how you score a fight, based on heart and trying to make something out of nothing. Bro, he lost. He got 2 rounds, 3 rounds, something like that. He was getting whooped. Charlo, even in the 12th round, Charlo hit him with an uppercut. And I was like, oh man, this man, Charlo pulled out an uppercut from hell. From hell to Houston. That's what I'm calling Charlo's uppercut. From hell to Houston, because that's where he took it from. Bro, he hit this man shit, and his face said, bro, from hell to Houston. It wasn't a close fight. I don't care what Lou DiBella or Lou Diamond Phillips or whoever, or Lou Ferrigno. Oh yeah, I don't want to look small. I don't care what none of the Lou's said. Lou's Diner, Lou's Junction, Louis Anderson. I don't care what they're talking about. Lou DiBella, he's a promoter and he represents Derevchenko in some capacity. So I don't care what he's talking about. I'm telling you what I'm talking about. The man got whooped. He looked like Liam Neeson in Darkman, bro. Stop playing, bro. Remember when he had the bandages in Darkman over his face? That was Derevchenko's face. Great fighter, fun fighter, but he got whooped. Ain't nothing else to discuss. He got whooped. He could take a punch. I give him props for that. He got mad hard, but he got whooped. Bro. And even the round where Charlo was allegedly hurt, it looked like possibly Jamal Charlo was hurt. But guess what? In that same very round, in the last stanza, he came back and hurt Derevchenko, and Derevchenko looked more hurt. So I got to watch that round again. But you might have gave it to Jamal because he came back. You can't listen. It's boxing. High level boxing, people get hurt. Cool. But even if Maul was hurt, look at how he riled back. Like he wasn't overly clinching or some shit. Like he was in there chunking them. And then by the last 15, 20 seconds, Derevchenko was doing the funny dance with his legs in that same very round. So that's not even guaranteed the Derevchenko round. I got to go back and watch it, look at punch counts and shit. Bro, when you have the complexion for the protection, they always come up with these statistics. Oh, Derevchenko land more punches on Charlo than anyone. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I don't care if Derevchenko landed 1,000 punches on Charlo more than anybody. He lost. Bro, y'all like the Lakers. Y'all Los Angeles. Slow it down. I just dissed you. Said y'all like the Lakers. Y'all Los Angeles. Man, let's go, bro. Like LeBron and the Lakers. You Los Angeles. You lost Angeles. Man, come on, bro. His face was beat. I don't care about whatever CompuBox or anything. CompuBox is the amount of scars on his face and cuts and bloody eyes and his eye finna fall out and shit. Motherfucker eye looking like a fortune cookie. CompuBox that. He got a Compu face. How about that? Sergey Derevchenko had Compu face. Count the marks and lacerations and cuts and bruising and batter marks and bro, it looked like domestic violence victim. What are we talking about, bro? Oh, but on CompuBox, Derevchenko, he outlanded, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. He looked like Martin versus Tommy Hearns. Fuck all that CompuBox shit. He got Compu face. And that man had Compu face. Count the bruises and cuts and blood marks and forensic files, blood splatter and DNA evidence and all that on his face. Who cares about this other stuff y'all talking about, man? Come on. Gang. Kamal Oz, $5 super chat. Terrence Twitter Fingers Crawford. You with these nicknames, bro. Was hating on Jamel's KO on Twitter. I didn't see it. He acting like old media. I guarantee you Bud won't fight Mel, though. I think people thought it looked weird, but bro, Tim Bradley is not the biggest puncher. He stopped Brandon Rios. It's not. Why is it so shocking? Because it was partially blocked. Yeah, but it partially got in. And this is the part the people who are saying this, people who are partially leaving out. The man got dropped 3 times. So he had just gotten dropped, not the round before, but the round before that. So if it ended in round 9, he got dropped in round 7 or whatever, right? So you have to understand the human body it's a complex machine. It's not meant to just sustain punishment and battery and blunt force trauma. So the round after he got hurt and dropped was kind of a slow round. You see what I'm saying? So neither one of them had did anything like exuberant in that round after that. But then the next round after that is the round that Rosario got stopped. So he might not have had it all together and fully been recovered. You only get a minute, you know what I'm saying? He might not have fully been recovered from being hurt, which was clear a regular type of punch before the solar plexus thing, before the body shot stoppage. He was just hurt. He got dropped and hit and hurt with the temple shot. He got hit in the first round and dropped. Like, what are we talking about? We know Jamel is heavy-handed, man. What? It's not that shocking. Derenchenko got that chocolatito pumpkin face. Bro, I'm done. You know those piece of papers for like when you were a little kid and you cut it out and then it folds out like an accordion and it's all these like, I don't even know what it's called, bro. That's what his face look like. We get one with pumpkin and you have to like trace out these little shapes and cut it out. And then when you pull it out, it looks like pumpkin faces and shit. That's Derenchenko's face, bro. Sergey looked like he was allergic to Maul's gloves. I'm done, bro. That latex and leather or some shit. Yeah, bro. This man, Sergey Derenchenko's face looked like Will Smith in Hitch when he ate that shellfish. What are we talking about? He's like, oh, it is not that bad. Oh, bro, he had the Hitch face. Hold on. When Will ate the shellfish. Hold on. It is not that bad. Oh, bro, I pulled it up for y'all. I get the streets what they want. He got the Hitch face cut. Bro, come on. This man look like Hitch and shit, and y'all telling me Lions only ain't real. Okay. Look, it is not that bad. Oh, bro, look, he had to look at Eva Mendez. She like, what? Bro, this is Derenchenko. Ain't no different. Man, this is Derenchenko after the Charlo fight. Oh, it's the same. Bro, stop playing with me. Let me look. Oh, damn. Bro, this is the same look. There you go. Sergey Derenchenko. See, it's the same shit. Bro, that's how his face was. Oh, bro, look at his eye. Bro, this is a brutal sport. What are we talking about? Man, come on. And then the other dude, banana split. I tell you, man, come on. Anyway, my cash app is right there. I don't even got time. If it ain't about no money, don't even waste my time. $ boxing ego. Y'all see the cash app. Which way? Which way is it? Right there? Y'all see the cash app. Just hit that up, bro. I'm tired of talking about it. Bro, Derenchenko is like, I'm not even trying to roast him. He's a valiant warrior. I definitely support his career. But this goes out to old media and like people who are trying to create this narrative that the fight was somehow close. It wasn't. It wasn't. What did Derenchenko really and truly do? Now, Jermell and Rosario, now that was closer. I think that was closer, but it was a totally different fight. Jermell was kind of setting up his shots, and he was in there with a real dangerous Rosario, and he's picking his spots. And Rosario was coming like he the Terminator. Rosario looks scary, bro. So I would say that was even closer. Jamal dictated the pace. He was the aggressor. Derenchenko, as the fight wore on, he tried to get in that gear, but Charlo never let him get in that gear like he did versus Golovkin. And here's the funny thing. This is the funny thing, yo. If you look at the fight, y'all gotta get these likes up. Shout out to Jay Dillinger. Ego to these idiots. Roy Jones dropping Virgil Hill with a body shot. Not the same. Roy sat down on that shot. Mel was a glancing blow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying the body shot is couldn't hurt. That's my point. Charlo's the best middleweight, absolutely. And Mel's the best at 54. You know what I'm saying? I like Edisline. I like a lot of the guys at 54. But who do you really think Erickson Lubin? Bro, Rosario looks scary. Bro, the way he was fighting, I don't see Lubin. This is no disrespect. I don't see Lubin beating Charlo. The Rosario looks scary as hell, dog. He looks scary. And listen, I'm just being honest. The way Rosario is fighting, if he wasn't in there with Mel, he might F around and beat whoever at 54. Let's be real. If Erickson Lubin fought Jason Rosario, how he was looking, bro, I would have rocked with Rosario because Terrell Goucher is a good fighter and experienced guy from the Midwest, but he don't have power like Rosario, and he badly hurt Erickson Lubin. So you would have to deal with this nonstop pressure. Um, Rosario, he seems to have bounced back since his stoppage loss to Gallimore more and better than Erickson Lubin at least showed in his last fight. Lubin showed that he could still be hurt. Same thing with Edislandi Lara. Lara would be under an immense amount of pressure. Now, if Lara's been fighting a lot more flat-footed. Classic Lara, prime Lara, that would have been maybe a harder fight. But the way Lara's fighting, he's having tough fights with Brian Castano and who'd he just fight? Who's that white dude? I don't know. It sounds like some GTA name with the tattoo. Whoever Van Gundy or Jeff Van Gundy, who did he just fight? So that would be a difficult fight for Lara because Lara's really economical with his punches. So again, Tony Harrison too. Tony Harrison's a beast, but Tony Harrison, if you look at his losses, is when he faded late in the fight. He'll look great, but then he'll fade in the late rounds and he's susceptible. Look at the Hurd fight. Look at the Charlo 2 fight, right? He got stopped late in them fights. And there's another one I'm tripping off of. Willie Nelson. You see what I'm saying? So if he can't do enough to discourage Rosario, then that's a difficult fight for Tony Harrison that he could lose because Rosario was carrying power late, and Jamel had a good game plan. Nelson, what's up? Salute you, disgustingly talented bastard. Facts. Mel might make Lotta fly out the ring. I don't know. He just been real flat-footed. So I don't know how that would suit him against a Rosario. Who wanted to be just in the pocket with Rosario? Sura, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Train that punch. My fighters know now it works. Facts. Kamal Oz, $2 super chat. Thank you. Rosario has the runs like Finch in American Pie. I'm done, bro. It was a good card, bro. I enjoyed it. But literally, the way Rosario looked, I would probably pick him to beat a lot of guys at 54, to be honest. Just Mel showed you he's the best. He the best at the 54. And Maul showed you he the best at 160. Because, at 160, it has to, Jacobs left, and Canelo, he's just holding the belt hostage, but he kind of left 160. So it would have to be between Canelo and Jamal or Andrade. But listen, I'm just being honest. Y'all want honesty. I can't put Demetrius Andrade above Jamal if Jamal is taking on the craftier, more dangerous foes. Now, I know Demetrius Andrade is down to fight the greater names, but in this boxing, this is why you have to be cognizant of who you sign to and the promotional and the sides of the street, because Demetrius Andrade he hasn't, since he's been with Eddie Hearn and DAZN, he has not fought one person that is anywhere in the realm of a guy like Sergey Derevyanchenko. Name one. Since he's been with Eddie Hearn, name a fight that Demetrius Andrade. And I'm not saying this is his choice, because I do in my heart, I believe Andrade would fight top level names. But one reason or another, he's not getting these opportunities. So unfortunately, guys like Terrence Crawford not having the dance partners that he needs, Andrade not having the names, and then he has some people on his side, but none of those fights are being made. Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo, Triple G, Caleb Smith. If you're not fighting those guys, and Jamal's out here busting up Derevyanchenko, coming off Derevyanchenko's best, then I got to put Jamal higher. That's just how it goes. It's only fair. All right, listen, my YouTube channel. Let's say I don't put out a video for 6 months, and then this other channel is putting out the hottest boxing content in that 6 months. Are you still going to say Boxing Ego's number one when I'm putting out one video in 6 months and this other dude is just smashing? No, of course. So that's why you gotta make your business decisions make sense. Because Demetrius Andrade, if he was on PBC, he'd be right in the mix. He would have been fought somebody. He would have got somebody like a Derevyanchenko or Chris Eubank, something. But over there on DAZN, he ain't got none of them opportunities. So I tell you guys all the time on my channel, content is king. It's not, it don't matter what people say, it's what you can show and what the reality is. You see what I'm saying? So the reality is we can only judge you based on the fights you're actually having. You see what I'm saying? Canelo, Triple G got restraining orders against Boo Boo. Facts. Yo, Ego, you are the number one boxing channel I subscribe to. Facts. James Woolery, appreciate you. Bro, you can only, how can I judge you off of the talent I think you might have when other guys are actually fighting the people that show me who they are? I'm just saying it doesn't make sense. Because everything else, until it's proven, is just an idea. It's just a theory. I think Andrade could possibly beat anyone at 160. But if he doesn't have the opportunities to fight the Canelos, Triple Gs, or the Jamals because his promoter or whatever can't get it done, or his brand is not strong enough to get done, whatever the reason is, right? Then I can't judge him. I can only judge him off of who he's fighting. Lucas Keeler, whoever, Artur Akov, who else? Madge Suleski coming off of the Rosado tough fight where he got dropped, where they dropped each other. The Jacobs loss. That's all I could judge him. Shout out to Demond Strait in the Cash App from Charlotte, North Carolina. He said, shout out from Charlotte. Mr. 704. He sent $7.04. Listen, the Cash App, you see it right by my hand. He sent $7.04. He said he Mr. 704. So, unfortunately, based on promotional business in boxing, some guys are going to get lapped. That's just the reality. You're going to get lapped if you can't continuously every other fight or period. Like, bro, I understand not every fight is going to be your hardest fight because that's not even realistic. But Andrade on DAZN has had 3-4 fights, and none of them are the types of fights that fans wanted. Do we agree there? And I'm not saying this is his choice, but I am saying whatever, you're a victim of your circumstance, however you want to frame it, you have to fight the fights at some point. Walter Katendakwa, Artur Akov, Matt Suleski after Jacobs beat him, Lucas Keeler, Liam, or whoever they say he might fight. I can't rate you off of that the same way I could take away from the Charlo. Rosario looked like he was the Terminator, like he was there for Sarah Connor. He was focused, he was in shape, he was bigger than Charlo, and he was coming for the man. That's what I watched, and Jamel pulled it out, and bop, still got him out of there. Dropped him 3 times. I'm judging him off of what he showed me. This is not a prophecy. This is not like, oh, I think Jamel could do this. He's showing he can do this. Content is king. Red ball, blue ball, green ball, 2 ball. Like, content is king. My magnificent viewers. You see, Jamel and Jamal, part of the isosceles triangle, in theory, if you will, through the fallopian tube, excuse me, fallopian tubes, up, down, yonder, through the conjugal visits, they keep showing me what is it. If you get my drift. Bro, what y'all talking about? Through the Duke shoot of the sphincter, constituted by the First Amendment, if you will, smash the like button. Smash the like button. From the Bill of Rights of the Proclamation in the Boston Tea Party. You feel what I'm saying? I'm woke with this shit. I'm woke, my brother. I'm trying to tell you that lines only, with or without the main, they eating their opponents like a plate of chow mein. So everybody in division better get low main. Because line only.com through the domain. What, bro? What, bro? I'm the one. Sierra, she fell down the steps. You see, she missed. It was a mishap because she missed the step. Man. Through the memories. Let me stop, bro. I'm too woke, man. What's popping? Brand new whip just hot then. Oh my God. I got option. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Yeah. I can't judge somebody off of some fake fight that didn't manifest. Andre, I got it. I think he's ill. I like Andre. I like him. But I got to see Eddie Hearn and Andre and Team Boo Boo, the Boo Boo, what's his name? The Boo Boo brand. I got to see the Boo Boo brand fight the fights, the people that aren't Boo Boo. Doo. And then I can rank it. Like, what are we talking about, bro? You see, I talked to Shaniqua through the diatribe. Bro, what's popping, man? Ready for this. I was born for the spotlight, baby. Mando. I'm the Mando. Bars. I said, Mando, what's up? I'm the Mando. When can we join you again on a live or do another Zoom call? I'm gonna start scheduling that. I don't want to see you trying to push me. Oh, listen, I'm glad you brought that up. I will send out a notification on that this week when we're gonna do it. I'm not doing. Remember yesterday I said I had some channel announcements. I was gonna do the Monday mail day. I'm not doing it. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I'm not doing it this week. You see what I'm saying? Because them 2 watch parties, I was done and I didn't get to put up the video, so I won't have enough time to do it. But Monday mail days is coming back. It's just not coming back this Monday because I didn't have enough time. Them watch parties that took, bro, that was like streaming for 5 hours. maybe even longer. And the running around, it wasn't gonna happen. But Monday Mail Days is coming back, but I didn't get a chance to do the video up. But we bringing it back. I'm up for it. If you guys got suggestions, let's get it. I'm ready. Canelo can't even beat Golden Boy Promotions in DAZN. He ain't making no 33 mil a fight. We gonna see what he decides. He got to refill that lawsuit out by tomorrow. If you're still in question on the Charlo skill after last night, accept the fact that you're a hater. Facts. Charlos look good, bro. Oh, listen, this is why I'm proud to be young, black in America, entrepreneurs up against it, and the Charlos did things their way, and they both had a glorious night. I'm proud of the Charlos, bro. I'm proud of the Charlos for real. I really am. I'm proud of the movement because, bro, there are so many people that were up against the Charlos. Like, you've seen nothing but negativity. People were trying to spit a bunch of negativity. It's funny. People were saying Derevchenko was going to whoop Jamal, and then when he don't get whooped, then they switch it up. Say, oh, Jamal, he's too big. Nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. They said, listen, there are people, Mike from Boston, you said it too. There were people who said that were picking Derevchenko. I told you it's a great fight. I don't care who you're picking. Pick who you want. I told you who I was picking. I was right on both of my predictions. I did think Derevchenko was going to get stopped, but he didn't. But I still got the right person. Now I'm seeing on social media, people are saying Jamal looked like huge and real big, and he need to move up to 168 and all this. Mando, #1 boxing channel on YouTube, hands down. Appreciate y'all. Smash the like button. Let's get it. Now they saying, like, asking Charlo. I seen on the post-fight presser, whatever, the Zoom post-fight presser, they saying Jamal need to move up to 68. But he still got good fights at 160. Why he got to move up to 168? And speaking of moving weights, Teddy Atlas picked Chinko. See, on that Paulie Malignaggi shit. Listen, speaking of Paulie Malignaggi, what's good? What's popping? Brand new, just hot there. What's good with Paulie? Paulie said last time I checked, the best fighters were all white. And he said, this is not my words. This is Paulie Malignaggi. He says, the Eastern Europeans have taken over. Well, Sergey Derevchenko would fall under that Eastern European umbrella, fella, and he got his ass whooped. So I need an explanation from Paulie Malignaggi. You said Eastern, bro. He's from the Ukraine. They have a brilliant program. His birth Klitschko's and guys like Victor Postol who look good versus Ramirez. Guys like Lomachenko and Usyk, who are good fighters, Voltstick, right? A lot of great fighters from the Ukraine. And the man got whooped. He got whooped. So where's his logic? And this was Showtime telecast. So you wonder why Paulie Malignaggi got fired from Showtime in the commentary. Shout out to Abner Matas. Abner Matas is doing a good job filling in. I had to say that. Shout out to Abner Matas. Man, maybe it's a California thing, Shout out to Cali and Abner Matas. Abner Matas don't seem like he has a horse in the race per se. He's just breaking it down. Oh, I want to see this more, or jab to the body, or he said in the fighter meeting, boom. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Paulie, to me, got a little too big for his britches. Now you're too big for your britches. You got a few little bitches you think you hef, but you just ridiculous, like Hove said. And he started saying a bunch of other stuff and political stuff, like far out stuff. Johnson Kennedy, I'm the Cash App King. We got another $2 super chat. We got a tiger tang tang, a tiger tang tang. We got another Cash App. Bro, I'm about to buy some more gear. Keep sending these Cash Apps. I'm gonna buy some new gear for the channel. We're gonna build that studio. Johnson Kennedy III for ego, keeping it a thou wow, because old media will keep hating. Exactly. Man, keep hitting up the Cash App. Support in ways you can. Like button, comments. Cash App is $boxing ego. Let's go. Yeah, Paulie did all that stuff and said, last time I checked, Eastern Europeans have taken over. Guess what? Derevyanchenko, he fits in the Eastern European category, and he definitely didn't take over. The American style, the black African-American fighter, Jamal Charlo, beat that ass. He gave him an H-Town beat down. So what is Paulie talking about? And you wonder why you're no longer employed with Showtime. Being petty. Bro, I thought Jamal looked well versus Derevyanchenko. I give props to Derevyanchenko for he's a gutsy fighter, bro, because he be cutting stuff and he be fighting his ass off. So much respect to Sergey Derevyanchenko. Much respect to him. But he got whooped. You know, I really didn't give him that many rounds. 2 or 3. And that's light. That's light. Bro. He didn't win that many rounds. In 3-minute rounds, you're not going to shuffle and throw some flurries and think you're going to secure the win when you ain't been like dominating the fighter. You're not the champion. See, this what people do. People say when it fits their narrative, they say, "Oh, you got to do more to beat the champ. You got to do it all. You got to really take it from the champ." This is what they say. But then you have a black fighter like Jamal Charlo, and he is the champ, and he clearly won. And then now they trying to make it like the fight was close. But in any other situation, people say you got to do more to beat the champ. So Derevyanchenko should have did more to beat the champ because what that was and his face looking a mess wasn't enough to beat the champ. You see, my thing is this: it's all about consistency. If you have a rule, then that rule needs to apply to everybody: black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Puerto Rican, whatever, Italian. Same rules across the board. I could get with that. If you're just a stickler for this, and that, cool. But be a stickler for it. Don't just do it when it's convenient and switch up the rules. People say, "Oh, Danny Jacobs, he lost to Triple G. You got to do more to beat the champ." Jacobs was a champ. He had a version of the belt. But they say, "Oh, but you got to do more to beat Triple G. You got to really take the belt." Did Derevyanchenko do enough to take the belt? Absolutely not. Not even close. He lost like damn near every round. But people have this affinity for these like Rocky stories. He's a fighter. He's a warrior. He's a true blood guts. He's willing to leave it on the line. He's durable. He's tough. You've seen Jamal Charlo gave him a lot of props post-fight, as he should. He said, "Yeah, I want to get the knockout, but this man's tough. He's a great fighter." Very respectable. That's what happens. Some guys you can't stop. But I will say this: Derevyanchenko may not be the same fighter at this point because he took a lot of punishment. Sometimes not getting knocked out and showing how courageous you are and that valor and that toughness as a boxer, that's not always good, bro, because that means you taking a sustained beating. This is how you know, I know that Derevyanchenko got whooped like I'm telling y'all. If y'all want to know how I know, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section and smash the like button? I'm going to tell y'all how I know that Derevyanchenko got whooped by Jamal Charlo. If y'all want to hear that, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? And get them likes up. Get them likes up, cuz. Get them likes up, cuz. Shit. Get them likes up. We don't care if they like us. Just get them likes up. Just do it like them nice, bruh. Oh my gosh. Kind of nice. I'm going to tell you. Because all of a sudden, after 15 fights or whatever, I'm going to tell you. This is how I know Derevyanchenko got whooped. And he knows he got whooped. Because all of a sudden, after 15, 16 fights, whatever he has, right? Where he's tested the top guys at a high level, always acquitted himself nicely. Now, all of a sudden, Derevyanchenko's manager, Keith Connolly, does an interview post the Charlo loss, and he says that Derenchenko moving down to 154, or he's exploring the possibility of moving down to 154. Bro, anytime a fighter who I hit the wrong button, yo. Hold on, who's Jonathan? This guy ego is race hustling you. Guys, think for yourself. You are smart people. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, Jonathan. This guy ego. Anyway, block him, and smash the like button for his treachery. He said I'm race hustling, whatever. But Paulie Malignaggi saying that the best fighter is a Eastern European and the dominant species. He's not race hustling, but for me to talk about that, I'm the race hustler. Block him. And y'all know what to do. When they hate, donate $1. Cash App, you see it. It says $ boxing ego. That's my exclusive. That's my excluing. Y'all know what to do. And shooters, make sure you snipe him. I ain't a new jack. Nobody gon' Wesley snipe me. It's less than likely. Move back. Yet I breathe. Yet I not. Get rid of him. He said that's probably Paulie. Credit to Brazil guy. Oh, credit to Brazil. Oh, just like clockwork. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all got to do. They spread negativity. We gonna build and spread positivity. We just talking boxing. Brother Moses, and you knows this. Shout out to Brother Moses. $5 shmoney gang. Don't let them come in and stop what we doing. They ain't gonna ruin what we doing. They ain't gonna stop what we doing. Let's get it. So I enjoyed myself with the cards. It was a coming of age pair of fights. The card was good. Charlos are beast. They really got my respect because see, the thing I like is the fact that their opponents weren't slouches. They came to fight. Their opponents really came to fight. So nobody could say nothing really, what can you say? Both their opponents gave it a go and their best opportunity and stuff, bro. It just wasn't that night. Oh, when they hate, donate. Hold on. Roger A. Griffith. He says donation for the hate. $1 super chat. Yeah. Thank you. Roger A. Griffin Jr. Appreciate you. Let's go, bro. So I'll be back with some more boxing. I'm about to get out of here. Hellified performance by both Charlos. Very entertaining stuff. Can't wait for the numbers to come back. The whole card was lit. CC to be kind of the standard for just the presentation. They got the pay-per-view stuff down, where the production, like they're showing promos and stuff, very high production value on Fox and Showtime. So I like that. You know, they had a good system. Ryan Custer, Abner, Mauro Ronaldo. It's just working. Al Bernstein is working. I didn't really agree with a lot of the commentary, but it wasn't the worst I've seen either. Race hustle these nuts. Johnny Player, that's petty, but I like it. That's petty. Let's go, bro. Might do a vampire stream. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Canelo tomorrow. We got to see if he's filing that lawsuit. I think he will, but it's up to Canelo. It's his decision. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shout out big time to Lions Only, Charlos, coming of age performances. I thought they looked very well. They handled business, but they handled it like their own way, different. Rosario, I felt Jermell Charlo was a lot more picking his shots and spots, and it was a great strategy. Listen, I'm going to leave on this. And then Jamal Charlo, he beat up on Derenchenko. Derenchenko, he's tough. He tried, but it's really what it was. I'll leave y'all with this thought. If Errol Spence comes back post accident and beats Danny Garcia, especially if he stops him or looks really good, right? Ego, I got the fight in some Don Julio, man. It was lit. Yeah. I need to re up and get something to drink. I might drink wine. God, I didn't drink nothing last night. I might get some Julio. I don't know. Y'all let me know what to get. Listen, I'm gonna say it again because I got a little distracted. Derek James is trainer of the year if Errol wins. That's it. Trainer of the year. If Errol Spence wins, Jermell already won. Derek James needs the pure recognition as champion trainer of the year. Derek James is trainer of the year, y'all. If Errol Spence wins, that's a for sure thing. Even if he doesn't win, which he's the favorite, then he has a strong argument to still be the trainer of the year. But especially with the Errol victory, it's over. That's my time. Let me know what you guys think. We working.